Pedone. Got a 12-round workout. Started out right away. I start with some jabs. Today we're going to be focused on Evander the Real Deal Holyfield. One of my favorite boxers of all time. So again, the first 2 rounds will work on the style and the technique, and the next 8 will go into the actual workout, and the last 2 will be some bodyweight exercises. So Evander, let's do it right away. He was tall, about 6'3". He had a high guard, and he had a really nice bounce. So right off the bat, we're going to start with a nice little bounce. I want you to think when you're boxing, think nice and long, think tall. This is how he fought as well. He was pretty tall. When he moved up to heavyweight, he wasn't as tall, but he still fought very tall, and he got the job done. So again, let's get nice high guard. Notice my chin is tucked down. He would also have a nice shrug. He also had really big traps, but he had like a kind of a shrugging style where really protecting his jaw, protecting his chin. He's gonna work on a nice long jab. So when you're sticking that jab out, get a nice bounce and really reach for that punch. Good. So I'm gonna take it from here. We're gonna focus a lot on the bounce. I want you to stay nice and light on your feet. This is how Evander fought. He started at a much lighter weight. He started at light heavyweight, moved his way up to cruiserweight, and then obviously fought at heavyweight. Good, so we're gonna work on these jabs here. Remember, keep it nice and long. Keep a nice bounce. We're gonna have a little bit of head movement as well with the chin tugged down. Again, think of a high guard and think of standing tall when you're throwing these punches. Good. That's it. Keeping a nice bounce. I'm gonna start to mix in that cross. Same idea. I want to stay tall with these punches. So throwing my jabs, throwing my crosses, making sure I'm staying tall. Remember, I'm going to come real close to the camera for a second. Remember to think of almost like shrugging your shoulders, keeping the chin tight. No matter what you do, you're going to protect that jaw. Protect that jaw at all times. Notice my feet. Notice they're bouncing. Good. Staying tall here. So I have to give you a little background on Evander. Good. He was born in 1962. He was born in Alabama. Eventually moved to Atlanta, Georgia. Actually, Georgia. He moved to Georgia when he was young. This is where he was raised. This is where he boxed. Everything out of Georgia. Good. Still work the jab. Nice long shots here. Good. We have a 30-second. So what I want to do here is we're gonna, if you're on your bag, let's start to work the bouncing. Let's work long shots. Keep the chin tucked down and think of, again, nice and long, as opposed to like a Christy Martin who we did last time, who really kind of came in and slugged right away. Evander would work his way in first, and then he would go to town. Good. So nice and long. Notice again, bouncing on my toes. Good. So round number 2 here. So again, he was a tall fighter. He was one of 9 children, and he was the one who made his way through the boxing ranks. He was young. I believe he was 7 years old when he entered the boxing gym. He fell in love with the sport. He was always very skinny, and he kind of had a growth spurt and filled out and also got very tall. So again, about 6'3". He was a tall light heavyweight, but he knew he had to move up to heavyweight. That's where the real action was, that's where the money was. That's where everything mattered. So he wound up doing a really long strength training regimen to get put on size, functional size, so he could compete at the heavyweight division. Good. Look at that. Starting to add in the cross now. Remember, I'm staying tall. Good. So he made the Olympic team, and he fought in the Olympics in 1984. Good. Got nice shots here. Good. He competed at light heavyweight in the Olympic team. He was knocking people out, which is very unusual, especially in the amateur ranks. he was a force to be reckoned with, and he wound up getting bronze. You can actually watch the bout. He was well in the lead in that boxing match for that one medal, and he hit the guy. The ref kind of broke it up, but not really clearly. So he actually got disqualified, which didn't seem to be fair, if you could watch the video too. So he was on the way to make gold, without a doubt. So he got bronze in the Olympics, and that same year he turned professional. So his first fight was in 1984 as a pro, and it began at light heavyweight. Good, working those nice long shots. I'm gonna keep the chin tucked down. Nice bouncing. Really nice. Good. That's it. Good. Start to get into a little more here. Good. Again, we're just kind of warming up these first 2 rounds. Notice I'm working nice long jabs, nice long crosses, staying light on my feet, bouncing on my toes. We'll give you a little more about Evander in a little bit here. His nickname was the real deal, also the warrior. Good, 30 seconds here. Let's go back to it again, nice and long. Reaching for the shots, keeping the chin tucked down, working on some nice head movement, and really, again, protecting the chin. Notice what I'm trying to do when I throw these shots. I want to keep them long. Good. Good. We're going to work our way into round number 3. Start to pick up the action here. So Evander had a really good left hook. He had a beautiful pull and counter with his rear hand. So we'll work on that a little bit. So again, I love the jab, so working on the jab. Now this pull counter, it's a really cool move. Someone's throwing a punch, you actually pull back, keeping the chin tucked down. You'll pull back, have your rear hand, he's orthodox right-handed, so we have the right hand loaded, and then we foul back with that the rear hand. So notice I'm, say, boxing my opponent, they go to throw a shot, I pull away, and then foul right away with the counter punch. So make sure you pull, and then fire nice and hard with that rear hand. So I'm boxing here, punch comes in, I pull back, and then fire. And then really dig that back shot in. You can even, if you want, to lean forward with it. This Evander did this. This is how he knocked out Mike Tyson. This is how he knocked out Buster Douglas. So we're here, we'll do a pull, fire that rear hand, good. So again, work the jab a little bit, stay bouncy on the toes, good. And then pull, good. Remember when you pull, really, imagine a punch coming, getting your head out of the way, and then returning. So as soon as they miss, you make them pay. Bouncing on the toes. Good, pull, and then throw, good. Pull, throw, good. A few more. Pull, good. Pull, good. Do a few more times. Pull, one more time. Pull, woo, very nice. Let's work on that lead hook. He also had a beautiful left hook. So we're gonna, again, working with the jab. We're gonna come in, we're gonna throw that rear hand, and we're almost gonna have a hop to that lead hook. So I'll be here, bouncing on my toes. I'll throw the 1-2, and then really kind of leap in with that lead hook again, making sure that the chin is tucked down. So I work the 1-2, and I work that 3. Really come in with some force, looking for power, looking for the knockout. Good. Again, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Good. A few more. That's it. Let's go 2 more like that. 1 more time. Nice. Good work. Good work. Let's add that. We'll make a combination out of that. So we'll go 1, 2. We'll jump in with that lead hook, and then we're gonna follow up with that rear uppercut. Evander was really good with combinations, had fast hands. 2, and then digging in. Good. Again, 2, let's go for 2 more like that. Nice. 1 more time. Yeah, nice job. Really good. Round 3 down. Let's work for the 30 seconds here. I'm gonna have you with that back hand, almost imagine it kind of opening up. We're gonna do a little bit of parrying. So we'll throw the jab, just kind of light, and we're working on kind of catching. He did this a lot too. He uses his hands to kind of smack punches away. He's always looking for the counter shot. Keep the rear hand very active, very functional. Good. So from here, we're gonna throw the jab. We're going to catch with the rear hand and then fire over the top with that power shot. Catch it, fire. Good. Again, always looking for the counter. This is one of Evander's signature aggression shots. He was always looking to counter, always looking to be aggressive. He was never, ever passive. Good. From there, we're gonna rip that hook to the body, that lead hook to the body. So I'll throw the jab and the catch or parry with that rear hand, fire the rear hand, and then fire that lead hook to the body. So it's throw the jab, catch, good. Again, say bouncy. Good. Let's go 2 more. 1 more time. Nice. Good work. Really, really nice. Let's go back to hitting a 1-2. And now, what I want to work on is a little bit of a loopy rear hand. There's also a shot he would throw to really get in there, especially when he was a shorter person. It did happen, especially when he fought Riddick Bowe. Kind of all the heavyweights. George Foreman, they were bigger than him, taller than him. So he would throw the shots and he would commit to throwing that rear hand and really tuck his chin down and then drop it in. Good. Notice I have a little angle to it when I throw that rear hand. Good. Stay bouncy. That's it. Nice. Go for a few more like that. One more time. Very good. Looking really nice. Good job. Good job. Good job. Get those hands up. Get that bounce going here. We're gonna play off the head movement here. So I'm gonna fire the jab. I'm gonna look for an angle and I'll rip that hook to the body. So I'll throw the jab and that lead hook to the body. Notice my backhand is ready to catch, ready to parry. Good. Again, jab up top, left hook to the body. Good. Stay bouncy. Let's do that. Let's actually follow that up. So we'll jab up top, hook to the body, and then jab back to the head. So we jab up top, lead hook to the body, and then jab back to the head. Good. A few more. Let's go for 1 more like that. Very nice. Looking really good. We just finished round number 4. Again, chin tuck down. Let's work on. Now we're gonna start to work on a little more of the boxing, the professional style, which is a little bit of clinch work, which he was very good at. And he did use his head to his advantage. So we're gonna be here. We're gonna work on a little bit of clinching. Notice my hands. Sometimes my style will be a little bit a la George Foreman. So I'll be up close. I'll be here. I'm almost gonna have like a shoulder tucked in, rear hand here, only when I'm up close. So I'm pretty guarded here. Hands are here like this. This is a nice kind of battle. Like him and Riddick Bowe had so many battles. So we're here. So notice my defense. I'm gonna have my lead hand kind of in the midsection here. My right hand pretty high up. I'm gonna go for a chopping right hand, and then a chopping left hook. So I'm here. I'm gonna come over the top with the right, and then dig in that left hook to the head. Good. Let's double jab out after that. So I'm up close to my opponent. I'm gonna drop that in here. That powerful left hook, and then I'm gonna double jab, circling around the bag. So I'm here. Back to that bounce. Nice. So I get close to my opponent. Good. Close to my opponent. Good. Let's go for 2 more like that. Close to my opponent. One more time. Nice job. Close to my opponent. Very good. Let's hit that nice long 1-2. When you're throwing that 1-2, imagine getting really good extension on that punch, especially that rear hand. Reach for that shot. Don't stifle it. And when you're going for that right hand, don't be afraid to drop in. You might get hit, but this is again Evander Holyfield style. He was aggressive. He went for the shots. He took shots, but he gave them. Good. So I'm working that jab, and then really reaching for that rear hand, looking for that power. Good. Back to Evander Holyfield. Again, he turned professional. I'll keep working there. Long 1-2. He turned pro in '84. He moved up to cruiserweight, which is right before the heavyweight division. And in 1986, he won the cruiserweight belt. So he was a cruiserweight champion of the world. But still with the goal of getting to heavyweight division. And then in 1989, he became a heavyweight champ of the world. So 3 years later, he moved up and he won the belt. And then he became a 4-time heavyweight champ. So he defended it multiple times, winning it back a few times. So 4 times he was the heavyweight champ of the world. Again, reaching for that long rear hand. Nice. Looking really good. 5 rounds down. You're doing an awesome job. Keep it going. Let's get back to that close-up defense here. So I like practicing this. Remember, open hand. I'm gonna work on kind of taking from one side to the other. We kind of do this with the Jack Johnson style too. So you're here, you're working on kind of jogging for position. This is definitely like a heavyweight thing too. It's kind of a time to rest, but also to show who's more dominant, who can get better placement. Good. So one side to the other. Good. We're up to round number 6. Doing such a nice job. Let's get back to that bounce again. So we're gonna work on, again, Evander style. He had fast hands, a lot of nice combinations. So we're gonna work on imagining your opponent now against the ropes. And we're gonna go for some shots. So we're gonna do the double jab. We're gonna lean in with that powerful right hand. We're gonna rip a hook to the head. We're gonna rip a rear hook and then rip another lead hook to the head. So it'll be a double jab. Good. I'm gonna go 3 hooks there. So it's double jab in, reaching for that rear hand, that powerful lead hook, that powerful rear hand, and that powerful lead hook again. So double jab. Good. Keeping the chin tucked down if you can. Make sure you're bouncing on those toes. Good. Really popping those shots, hitting hard. So double jab. Good. Again. Good. Working on 3 hooks there. So again, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Good. Good. Notice that lead hook. I like to bounce with that. Really throw your body weight into it. Good. Let's go 2 more. One more time. Double jab it. Nice work. Really, really good. Let's try this combo here. So we're gonna lead hook to the head, rear hook to the head, and then lead uppercut. So it'll be hook, hook, and that lead uppercut. Good. We'll add to that in a second, but for now, hook, hook, and then uppercut. Think of really throwing power shots. Good. Good. I want to finish that with a nice, powerful cross. So it'll be hook, hook, lead uppercut, and then a nice cherry on top with that rear hand. So hook, hook, up, and then a cross. Notice what I'm looking for. Notice I'm pretty long. That's what I'm looking for too. I don't get close to the opponent. Not how Evander really fought. He still fight tall. He had a good range, good reach. So again, we're gonna hook, hook, up, and another cross. Do 2 more like that. Hook, up, cross, 1 more time. Very good. Get back to that jab again. Remember that backhand, keep it kind of opened. About to look for a counter. Let's do double jab. And then we're gonna counter, and then come with that rear hand. So we'll catch it or parry it, and then fire over the top, good. Good. 2 more times. 1 more time. Very nice, looking really good. Let's get back to that clinch work again. So we're going from one side to the other. Remember the hands. The hands don't have to be, you're not hugging your opponent. You're trying to keep them free. You're holding opponent a little bit, but also trying to find a free hand so you can still throw punches. So let's actually throw a little bit here. So we're gonna hold our opponent. Whatever hand you have free, we're gonna fire. Good. That's it. 3, 2, 1. Very nice, looking really, really good. We're up to round number 7. Get back to that bounce again. I want long punches here. We're in the 7th round. Doing such a good job. Keep it going. Good, we're double jabbing it. Looking for long rear hands there. Good, chin tucked down. That's it. Good. Good. Notice I'm looking for now. Let's work some 1-2s, and we're gonna look for some hooks to the body. We'll look for that opening. So this is great too, especially with bigger opponents, such as like a George Foreman. We can get a very high guard. He would just kind of protect his face, let his body kind of opened. He had a style which is more like this, just to protect his face, and then fire back. He's very powerful. So we're working on some 1s and 2s. And then when we see it, rip that body. So a couple of 1s and 2s, and then dig down to that body. Good. That's it. Let's go for a few more like that. 1 more time. Nice work. Again, let's go 1, 2. Let's pull, and then fire back. This is when he fought Mike Tyson. He won the heavyweight belt again. He was definitely the underdog in that fight, but he put together a masterpiece of effort. On the 11th round, it was a TKO stoppage. The ref stopped the fight. Evander Holyfield won. It was his 4th time winning the heavyweight title of the world. So again, let's be here. Let's work on a 1-2. We're gonna imagine your opponent throwing. We're gonna pull back, keep the chin tucked down, and then come over. Remember, when you're coming over, really lean into it. Hit that punch hard. You're trying to return the favor. Someone's trying to hit you, you're gonna return it back. So 1, 2, pull, and then fire. Good. Good. 1 more time. So 1, 2, pull, throw that cross. Very nice. This shot was the shot that he, again, for Mike Tyson, as well as Buster Douglas. Now, let's get back to, let's go 1, 2, and let's work a little bit of head movement, but still staying tall. So hit a 1, 2, and then keep that chin tucked down, kind of bobbing a little bit. So when he fought Buster Douglas, Douglas had the belt because he beat Mike Tyson. And he basically, I think it was the 3rd round, he demolished Buster Douglas. And why I'm bringing this up is it was that pull counter that finished off Douglas. So again, 1, 2, that's good. Nice and long. Good. And nice work. Again, let's get some clinch work in. One side to the other. So I'm looking for, again, let's get a free hand. Fire a punch. Nice. Looking really good. Keep that work. Good. Start to pick up a little bit. Nice. Good. Laying into each punch here. Very nice. Let's get back to that jab again. Round number 8. You're doing amazing work. Thank you for being here with me in Boxing Change. Again, I'm Brian Pedone. Good. We're shooting the jab. We're staying tall. We got the bob now, so we just did that. We hit a jab. We're gonna move our head from one side to the other. We're gonna hit the jab. We're gonna go left side, right side, and then fire that number 2. So it'll be 1, 2. I'm gonna go lead side, rear side, and throw that rear hand. So 1, 2. Good. So again, 1, 2. Good. I noticed this is different. People made comments that maybe this was Mike Tyson. Tyson was a much shorter fighter. He did the really good bobbing and weaving head movement, but he would explode in. He didn't have a lot of reach, so he had to really jump in there. As opposed to Evander, had long arms he could get away with from a far distance. That's it. Good. His record was 44-10. Good. But like all the greats, he extended his career a little too long. Probably should have retired a little earlier. It's hard to keep the best out of there, especially when this is what they're born to do. Good. Again, 1, 2. Side, side. Throw that rear. Good. Nice. Again, notice I'm looking for, right, when I throw that rear, I'm really reaching for that punch. I want good pop to it. Pop, pop. Lead here. Good. One more time. Side, side. Throw that shot. Very nice. Looking really good. Let's try this. Let's get back to some combinations. So imagine again your opponent on the ropes and you're going to go for the KO. This is what Evander did. He never let his opponent rest. If he had him hurt, he was going for the finish. So we're going to, let's work some 1s and 2s up top. We're going to do that pull. We're going to throw that rear hand. Let's imagine we hurt our opponent and we're going to go in for the kill. So we're going to go, let's do 4 of the 1, 2s. So 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll pull back, throw that power shot. We're gonna jump in with that lead hook. We're gonna throw a crushing overhand, and then throw a powerful lead uppercut. Let's throw one more cross at the end of that. So again, I'm going 4 1, 2s. I'm gonna pull. Good. I'll do it again for you. So 4 straight shots. 1, 2, 4. Pull back. Throw that shot. Lead hook. Rear shot, lead uppercut, and then across again. So 1, 2, 1, 2, pull. Good. One more time. 1, 2, 1, 2, pull. Yeah, nice work. Woo! Let's get back to that clinch work again. Now I'm gonna work on a little more combination here. So I'm gonna be up close. I wanna rip some body shots here. Good. Really think of loosening your opponent up, hitting those body shots, get those hands, the elbows to drop down so you can get the head shot in. Good. So I'm digging the body here. Let's do this. This is kind of amateur style as well. Let's go for the lead hook to the body, rear hook to the body, and I'm going to have a kind of a spring up to that lead hook to the head. I'm really going to hop into it. So body, and then up top. Good. Again. Nice. Good. So I'm looking for. Good. Let's go 2 more. One more time. Yeah, nice work. Let's stand out with that jab again. Stay light on the toes. Good. It's actually a beautiful placement now. Let's go for that jab. We'll do 1 jab, and then we're gonna go for that rear uppercut, and then you'll see my lead hand. So I'm gonna throw the jab. I'm gonna throw that rear uppercut, but my lead hand is kind of hanging out there. There's something he did as well. So we're gonna hit the jab. We're gonna keep the jab hand out there and throw that rear uppercut. So I'm not gonna actually pull it back. I'll hit the jab. Good. So notice I'm kind of getting in my opponent's face, right? So I hit that jab. I'm still kind of annoying them. And then throw that rear uppercut. So jab, good. Notice I kind of measure my opponent up. So good. Again, I throw the jab, keep it, and then throw. Good. Keep it in there. Throw the jab, keep it in there. Good. Again, throw the jab, keep it in there. Good. One more time. Yeah, nice work. Let's actually play off that. I like that. So we'll hit the jab, keep it there, throw that uppercut, and then that crushing lead hook. So keep it there. Good. Again, jab, keep it there. Good. jab, keep it there. Woo! Beautiful. Jab, keep it there. Good, let's go 2 more. Jab, keep it there. One more time. Jab, keep it there. Yeah, nice work. Looking really good. Let's get that 1-2 again. Nice and long. Let's finish it with another jab. So 1-2-1 will be the combo. That's it. Good. Let's go 2 more. 1 more time. Very good. Let's get close to our opponent here. We're gonna rip that hook to the head. Rip that rear hook to the head. So imagine we'll finish out these 15 seconds. Just battling. Good. Keep battling. Good. 3, 2, 1. Good. If you see the Riddick bow fight, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Good. Let's get back to the clinching again. I'm gonna go one side to the other. It's a little recovery time. Also working on getting good positioning with my opponent. Okay. Got some nice clinch work. Doing so good. We have 1 more round left of our boxing only section, and we got 2 of our bodyweight conditioning. Good. Very nice. We're entering round number 10. Doing such a good job. Let's get, we're gonna go shoot the jab to the body, and then a 1-2 to the head. So we're gonna, and again, I'm looking for power. Let's start to bounce a little more here. Good. That's it. Woo! Spinning around on the other side here. Hello. Good. Let's get back over here. Stay bouncing on your toes. Let's do this. We'll simulate this like it's our last round. What we're doing is we're gonna work. Imagine you're exhausted. We're throwing shots up high. We're throwing shots down low. And then we're gonna get close to our opponent. And then we're gonna bang out. So we're gonna keep the punches really long. And when I get close to my opponent, we're gonna basically slug it out. So we're clean, crisp. Get a little close to the opponent. And then it's battle time. Really digging in each punch. Mostly powerful hooks. Good. Good. Keep working. Keep working hard. Good. Let's take it back to the jab again. We found our distance. Our opponent's tired. We're tired, but we're not showing them. Good. Hitting that long 1-2. Good. It's a beautiful time now. Let's pull. Throw the counter. Again, move around a little bit. And then pull back. Throw that rear hand. Good. Good. Again. Pull it. Good. Again. Pull. Good. Almost there. 45 seconds. Pull. Good. So I'm looking for. Pull. Good. A few more times. Pull. Good. Good. One more time. Pull it. Good. Let's get close to our opponent. Let's bang out. Good. So we got hooks. To the body. To the head. Got some uppercuts in there. Just dig in. Really go for some power shots. Good. Woo! Very nice. Good job. Good job. 10 down. Back to the clinch work again. Good. One side to the other. Good. Doing so good. Thank you for being here again on Boxing Change. I'm glad hope you're enjoying these workouts. Please comment. Please send an email. Let me know if you want to see a particular boxer, if you want things to be changed. And it's Boxing Change. We really appreciate it. Good. That's it. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. So Evander was chiseled. You can look at the footage of him. It's incredible. Let's work here. We've done this before. Let's hold on to our bag. Actually, let's do both hands on our bag. We're gonna work on bringing the knee. So we're not doing Muay Thai, we're not doing kickboxing, but we're using it as like a conditioning drill. I want you to hold on to your bag. You're gonna raise up. And as you're raising up, I want you to really crunch in. Think of crunching. So really tighten those obliques, tighten those abs. Good. That's it. Nice and solid here. Good. Let's take our hands free from the bag. Let's go. Now bring the elbow in. Let's really crunch in. That's it. Good. 2, 1. Very nice. Looking really good. Let's get some nice. We're gonna do some lunges here. So if your knees are bothering you, don't go too crazy here. What you can do, if you want, you can do a staggered squat. So feet a little bit apart. One a little bit in front. You can just work on coming down just a little bit, as much as you can. What I'm looking for right now is a little wider stance. I'm gonna work on just coming down, and then we'll switch up and we'll come down. So really the idea, the goal is that front leg. I want you pushing off the heel, not the toe. Try not to go, don't let your knee drift past your toe. We think of driving down and then pushing back up. These are lunges. Good. If you want, you can do opposite hand, just like you were running. It's kind of the idea. One hand in the back pocket, one hand by like you're making a phone call. Good. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Get close to that bag here. We're gonna hold on to our opponent. We're gonna work on really digging in. So we gotta mix in a little bit of boxing too. So let's try this. Be close to our bag. Let's go for 4 hooks to the body. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna hold on and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 4. Again. 1, 2, 3. Really crunch in those abs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. We got one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Looking really nice. Good job. Let's just do a nice little bounce here. So chin tuck down. We're bouncing our toes. This is coming to our final round. Doing such a good job. This will be like your super recovery. So just imagine what we worked on today. A lot of head movement, nice and long. Everything is long. Going for power shots, looking for the knockout. So bounce on the toes, staying light on our feet. Good. We're gonna come up to our last round of bodyweight exercises here. So immediately, let's go into a nice squat stance. So we're gonna have our feet hip width apart, toes pointing forward. We're gonna push your hips back and then come up. And when you're coming up, squeeze those abs, squeeze those glutes. We're gonna do a special finisher before the round is out. It's gonna be optional, but for now, let's go for some squats. Good. Let's go 2 more. 1 more. Very nice. Looking really good. I'm gonna have you try this. If you can't get down on the ground, don't worry about it. If you can't get down on the ground, what I'd like you to do is what we did before. I want you to hold on. You're just gonna work knees nice and high. But if you can, we're gonna go into a plank position. So I want your forearms on the ground. We're gonna really hollow hold it. So make sure your abs are tight. The idea behind this is you don't wanna feel any back pain. If you do, that means you need to adjust a little bit. Really squeeze those glutes. Make sure your back is not arching. Good, nice hollow hold. Make sure those abs stay tight, nice and solid. Good. Remember, if you can't do this, then I want you going for knees on the bag. Good. Do a little bit more here. Just tighten those abs. Make sure, remember the whole point is working solid core. Nice. A few more here. Good. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Come out of that. Get back to our feet here. Let's do that combination again. I really liked it. So let's go for 4 hooks to the body. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Nice. 2 more times. Good. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome work. Okay, we're gonna finish this out. Now we'll do 3 different versions here. So you can just do regular squats if you want. So you can start with that. We're gonna look for tuck jumps. So just do the squats if you can. If you can't, if you can go the next level, I'm gonna have you come down and then bring the knees up. You do a few of those, but if you really want the ultimate challenge, you're gonna start in a kneeling position here. You're gonna work on springing up, and then a knee tuck. So I'll do it again for you. So you're down here, you're gonna spring up, and then a knee tuck. Good. So just some squats. That's something to work on. Give it a try. Good. We're almost done here. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Nice work. That was a 12-round workout. A la Evander the Real Deal Holyfield, 44-10, 4-time heavyweight champ of the world. Definitely check out some of his footage. Thank you for tuning in here. I hope to see you guys next time. Again, this is Brian Pedone of Boxing Change. Change your routine, change your life with boxing.